Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing well. In tonight's video, I will be reviewing the Panthers versus Rabbitohs round 2 clash at Bluebet Stadium. Now the final score for this game was 16 points to 10. Penrith were too dominant for the majority of the game, but Rabbitohs managed to sneak in 2 tries in the last 15 minutes. That last 30 seconds of play, Rabbitohs almost pulled it off. Unfortunately, Penrith prevailed, but before we get to the final score, we'll go through every other part of the game. Now we start off with our first part of the game. Is that Liam Martin knocked it on, and then Stephen Crott and Nathan Cleary at 3 minutes 41. Nathan Cleary kicked a big kick bomb ball, with Stephen Crichton getting a line break and Stephen Crichton going over for the Panthers' first try in the match, scoring 4-0. But unfortunately, Nathan Cleary missed conversion, so it stayed at 4-0. Then we'll get a penalty from Jerome Luai, a penalty offside. Here we get, and then Damien Cook gets another penalty offside 10 metres. And then Liam Martin, another knock on from Liam Martin. And then unfortunately, Mitch Kenny was sent off with a HIA, and Sonny Luke came on for the time being. But Mitch Kenny did come back and play on, which was good for the Panthers. And then we get 2 back-to-back penalties with Jerome Luai with the slow peel, and then with Moses Leota with ruck infringement set restart for the Rabbitohs. Then we get a knock on from the Panthers. Then we get our first of 2 captain's challenges from the Panthers. It was successful for the Panthers. And Liam Martin knocks it on again. Liam Martin's not having a good game, is he? 3 errors already from him. And then Jed Cartwright gets a penalty for holding down one of the Panthers players. I don't know why he was playing this game. I mean, he's a fine player, but he played absolute terrible tonight. Then we get a dropout from Latrell Mitchell in the 27th minute, followed by a knock on from Isaac Thompson, as it did not make the 10 metres. And then HIA, Mitch Kenny came back on in the 28th minute. And then we get a video ref from the Panthers. They were leading 4-0 at this stage. Unfortunately, Luke Garner knocked it on while Latrell Mitchell was holding him up. So that's could call it controversial, but I don't think so. So I reckon. So there was a no try given to the Panthers, followed by, in the 34th minute, Rabbitohs used their one and only captain's challenge, and it was successful. Another HIA, Matthew Heisenuth. I didn't see another HIA, but if that happened, then that's alright then. Second effort penalty from Damien Cook. It is not until the 39th minute, 52 seconds, 8 seconds to go until halftime, where Isaac Tago, he was brilliant tonight, scored a try for the Panthers. And then Stephen Crichton converted to make it 10. Now, you're wondering, why did Stephen Crichton convert the goal? Isn't it Nathan Cleary? Yes. Well, it seems like Nathan Cleary was limping just before half-time. Wasn't cleared how he got it, but I'm guessing he might have stepped on his ankle or something, or tripped his foot or something. But then he was heavily strapped up. Yeah, he was heavily strapped up at half time. So then he was able to play for the rest of the 40 minutes. And then we'll get a lot of errors across both teams. And then not till the 47th minute, the Panthers score. So after a penalty from Latrell Mitchell. Sorry, this was my apologies. This one didn't make the 10-metre line. So it was a penalty for not making 10 metres. So Panthers went for the penalty goal. Nathan Cleary converted, making it 12-0. Then Cameron Murray gets penalised for a dangerous tackle, which leads to Penrith scoring 2 minutes later from Brian Toto in the corner there. I reckon that was an excellent try from him. And that's Panthers' final point of the match. And as Cleary missed the goal, so Cleary missed 2 goals out of 4, I believe. Yep, out of 4. Oh, out of 3, sorry. 1 out of 3. Alright, then we get another line drop out from Latrell. And then Isaiah Yeo knocks it on. Moses Leota penalised for a dangerous tackle. Isaiah Yeo was also offside, which leads to Rabbitohs getting their first official try of the match from Alex Johnson, scoring in the 66th minute. I'm glad the Bunnies scored tonight. I was all over this match, honestly. And unfortunately, Latrell Mitchell missed the conversion. So 16-4. And then Panthers used their second captain's challenge, which this one was for Jerome Luai. Jerome Luai claiming that he didn't touch the ball, and which resulted in a Rabbitohs penalty. And with 10 to go. And then not till the 78th, last 5 minutes of the game was crazy. So we have an error from Liam Martin on their side of the field. And then we get an error from Murray. Nothing notable until the 78th minute, where Isaiah Tass, with the amazing play from Cody Walker, Latrell Mitchell, Alex Johnson, and Isaac Tass, where he kicked it and he was running for the ball and he just gets to the ball. From Cookie to Walker to Latrell Johnson with a flick pass, and Isaiah Tass goes over, scores with 16 points to 8, and Latrell converts it. So this was game on, pretty much. But unfortunately, Rabbitohs put in a decent effort in the last minute. And unfortunately, they were almost got there. They were just on full time, but it went out to touch by one of the Panthers players. So that's full time. Panthers maintained the lead, 16 points to 10 against the Rabbitohs. Now, before I get into the stats, honestly, I think it was Penrith played very well tonight, but they were a bit sloppy, and Rabbitohs were pretty much the same. Rabbitohs played like we are a bogey team to Penrith. We have not beaten them since 2021 qualifying final. I thought Rabbitohs had a slight chance of winning, but we were close. But it was a great comeback from the Bunnies, which I'll get to that after. So the completion rate for both the teams: 80% for the Panthers, 32 out of 40, and 64% for the Rabbitohs, 22 out of 34. That is horrible compared to last week where we got around 85% or so. So 186 runs to 181 Panthers Rabbits. The Panthers ran for 1,791 metres, while Rabbitohs ran for 1,515 metres. Post-contact metres, 554 for the Panthers, 478 for the Rabbitohs. 4 line breaks for the Panthers, 2 for the Rabbits. 35 tackle breaks for the Panthers, 26 for the Bunnies. 114 kick return metres for the Panthers, 57 for the Rabbits. 4 offloads from the Panthers, 12 from the Rabbitohs. That is doubled compared to last week against the Sharks, or just more than double. 451 receipts to the Panthers, 395 for the Rabbitohs. Total of 256 passes for Penrith and 214 for the Rabbitohs. 6 dummy half passes from Panthers, 2 from the Rabbits. 21 kicks to Panthers, 17 kicks to Rabbits. 538 kicking metres for Panthers, 453 for Rabbitohs. 2 forced dropouts for Panthers, so Rabbitohs had to kick 2 goal line dropouts. Kick defusal of 75% for Penrith, 67 for the Rabbits. 5 bombs from both, 7 gravels to Panthers and 5 for the Rabbitohs. So defense effective tackle percent 88% for the 88.16 for the Panthers, or 88%, 89.52 for the Rabbits, or 90%. 365 tackles for the Panthers, 376 for the Rabbits. 30 missed tackles for Panthers, 36 for Rabbits. 19 ineffective tackles for Panthers, 8 for the Rabbits. 9 errors to Penrith, 13 to Rabbitohs, so the same as last week, or just 1 more than last week. 4 penalties for the Panthers, 7 for the Rabbits. Wow. And 1 ruck infringement from both. And then, so there were 2 HIAs assessed. Alright, so there were 9 interchanges used for the Panthers, 8 for the Rabbits, and 2 head injury assessments for the Panthers, where Sonny Luke and Mitch Kenny went off. Matt Hughes and youth. So Mitch Kenny, I didn't realise there was a second player. But anyways, top 3 players on board tonight. Obviously, before I get into my top 3, I will say the best Rabbitohs player tonight. They all played miserable tonight until the last 15 minutes, but I'll probably have to give it to Campbell Graham and Alex Johnson. I reckon both of them players, especially Campbell Graham, he put tackling down, one-on-one tackles plenty tonight. And Johnson scoring the first try for the Rabbits. So I'm just glad he got a try after missing out last week. But top 3 best players on hand tonight. So number 3, I'll have to go. It's a bit tough for Penrith, but I'll have to go Nathan Cleary. He played well tonight, even despite having an ankle problem. He played very well tonight. Number 2 will have to be Stephen Crichton, scoring the first try. I mean, he scored 7 tries in the past couple of games against the Rabbitohs. Every game for the past 7 or so games. Unbelievable. And then obviously man of the match, I'll have to give it to Isaiah Yeo. I mean, he was too strong. He needed at least 2 or 3 plays to tackle him down. It was unreal. Him tonight. I'm surprised he didn't score a try, but I reckon he was the best player on hands tonight. But anyways, everyone, this will conclude my review of the Panthers versus Rabbitohs. I think Rabbitohs should have done a lot more better, but we look forward to that when we play the Roosters next week. Now, in regards with next week, we play the Roosters, our arch nemesis, next Friday night, 8 PM. Now, next week I will be attending the Roosters Rabbitohs game. This will be my first official NRL game of 2023. I'll be going to Allianz Stadium. I've got to go. I mean, the blood feud I'll get into when we gonna go through the tips next week. But I've got to go after the Symbian saga in our last encounter. But anyways, everyone, I hope you enjoyed. Now, if I'm gonna get any comments with, like, did you hear about what happened at halftime with a racial slur? I don't want to bring it up. I'm not a fan of racist people. I can't stand them. If you're gonna be like that, why do you go to a footy game? Disrespectful. You're gonna get kicked out. Now, pretty much what happened was, I'll make it brief. Some kid decided to call Latrell Mitchell a racial slur or something. I have no idea. It appears it was a kid, and apparently he was wearing a Roosters jumper or jersey. So it wasn't a Panthers. I mean, if it was a Penrith, I mean, I know Penrith fans can be toxic at that ground. I've had that plenty of experience, but I wouldn't see him go that far. I don't see Penrith fans going that far. But if it was a kid in a Roosters jersey, I believe what's been told on Fox, he got kicked out right away, and security dealt with it. And if there were parents with him, they all got kicked out, which I think that was well deserved. I mean, if you're going to be an arsehole like that, don't go to a footy game. You're going to get at least a permanent ban, or up to 5 years maximum, or minimum 5 years banned from games. 1 year, but I'm not going to get into that anymore, and I'm not going to provide any more detail. I just hope Latrell Mitchell, he was professional about it. I just hope nothing like that happens ever again. If that happens, this has got to stop. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed the review, everyone. I will be attending the Roosters versus Rabbitohs game, like I said, next week. And there will be a vlog. So anyways, I will be working on the rest of the Rugby League Live 4 videos. Only 3 games I've done commentary with them. 5 of them I didn't do commentary because I was a bit unwell. So I'll let you guys know for each of the games I didn't commentate. I will put that at the start of every Rugby League Live 4 video this week, but I'll be back to normal next week. But without further ado, I hope you enjoyed the review. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I've just noticed we are only 6 subscribers away until we reach 700. If we can reach 700 by the end of round 2, that would be excellent. But anyways, everyone, I'll see you in the next video. Stay tuned for the vlog next week against the Roosters. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.